Hey guys, I wanted to pop on and do a little video about my Alva Baby cloth trainers. I had done an unboxing when I first got them, and I had said that I wasn't really all that concerned about how they would function because I had used Alva Baby diapers in the past and they seemed to work really well for me. And this was true. I haven't had any problems with my Alva trainers, and my son has actually peed in them. Um, you know, I have a lot of friends who only use trainers when their kids are like super potty trained, and it's like, just for backup. And I'm like, no, I know that my kid doesn't necessarily um, say he has to pee until he has to pee, and he's almost peeing already. So if you tell me at the back of Target that you have to pee, that run up to the front of the store where the bathroom is, that's a gamble. And our Alva Baby trainers have really come through for us. We have had moments where we're out and either we haven't made it to the bathroom on time or he just hasn't said he had to go. And so we wind up with I peed. And I've looked, the first time it happened, I was like, ugh. And I looked, we ran to the bathroom and I looked and his pants were dry. And when I took the trainer off, the outside of the trainer was dry, which you would expect given that there's waterproofing. But they were inexpensive. And so, you're going to have that moment of, do they actually work? Are they really going to hold in? And they did. They held in an entire pee. His clothes were dry. The outside of it was dry, but the inside of it was saturated. Inside is your bamboo terry material. So that's kind of like a towel right there. That is going to get wet and it is going to stay wet. They will feel the wetness with these trainers. I remember back in the day when my cousins were potty training, they had little panties that had that towel, that terry wet zone that didn't have the waterproofing, but that made them feel wet. And that's exactly what this feels like. And that's bamboo. So it's super, super nice against their skin. What's holding in that pee underneath of that terry lining is two layers of microfiber. So that's that absorbent material that comes in a diaper liner, like a diaper insert. And then it's encased completely, like I said, in that waterproof PUL. This is an all-in-one system. There is no opening to add extra stuffing because this isn't a diaper. You are not going to get much more than one pee or a little bit of poop held in here because that's all it's meant to be. If your child is still wetting a lot and is still having a lot of accidents or isn't ready to potty train, this isn't what you want. This isn't a bigger size diaper like pull-ups sometimes are. This is literally something that is going to catch that one accident and then you're done and it has to come off. For the price point, a printed one is $5.59, and a solid colored one is $4.79. You can also get a 10-pack of trainers for $50.99, which can be printed or solids. So if you really like the printed trainers, go for that 10-pack because that's going to be a better bang for your buck. Plus, it gives you, it qualifies you for the free express shipping. The free express shipping comes in about 7 days, and that included a weekend for me. And to qualify for that, you have to spend over $50. And so that does it. If you were going to get diapers for another kid and trainers, maybe and you just wanted a couple of trainers, get a couple and some diapers. If you're putting in a diaper order and you know you have a kid that's going to be potty training soon, add in a couple of trainers to try them out. But in reality, $50.99 for 10 trainers isn't a bad deal. When my child is done with the trainer, whether we're just changing it because, like you would change underwear, or it's soiled, it goes straight into our wet bag. We have a wet bag that stays in our bathroom on a little hook because he does use diapers at night. We use cloth trainers, we use cloth wipes. I use cloth pads when it's that time of the month. So we always have a lot of cloth stuff filled in our wet bag. So this is just a little travel size wet bag that can go into your diaper bag. And that is also from Alva Baby. And the solid color wet bags are $4.59. And your printed wet bags are $6.19. I'm frugal, so I don't need a special pattern or print. I want function, and the wet bag does function well. So everything goes into the wet bag, either in our bathroom or into a travel size one when we're out, and then it gets shaken in to the big wet bag in the bathroom, and this gets tossed in as well. When my wet bag is full, or at the end of 2 days, whichever comes first, I'm going to take that wet bag and I'm going to empty it into the washing machine. I set it to cold and the quick wash. Whatever your shortest wash cycle is what you want to choose first. That is your pre-wash. Add a half cap of detergent. I use the Tandil from Aldi that's like Tide. But you can use Purex, you can use Tide, you can use Sun detergent. You do a half capful of that in your pre-wash. So that's your quickest wash setting on your washing machine. If you have an AG machine like I do, it's probably going to be labeled quick wash. If you have an old school agitator machine that has like the spin dial, it's probably going to be at the very end, and I think it says like 5 and then a little tiny line. And that's your shortest wash. When that wash cycle is complete, you want to go in and you want to kind of like fluff up what's in there because it's going to be all pressed to the side. And most of the junk has been cleaned out of there. So then you can add in towels or sheets or blankets. I've even added in like play clothes and stuff because most of the pee has already been rinsed out. You add in something to fill up your load, what's left, and add a full cap of your detergent. Set it to the heaviest wash cycle that you have. That's the longest with the highest soil level. And shut your lid, and let it go. When that's done, I take my trainers out and I stick them in the dryer. It's still winter up here in the northern part of the country, so I don't have outside to hang these, and they take forever to dry inside. So I toss them into the dryer on high with my diaper inserts and whatever other clothes or towels or sheets that I've put in to this diaper load. They go in on high and they come out a little bit damp. So then I turn them inside out and I hang them on my drying rack that stays in the living room of my tiny little house. With the rest of my diapers, like the shells, like the pocket diapers, the shells of the pocket diapers get hung up there. These have been washed on hot. Oh, I didn't say your second wash setting is on hot. Your first is on cold. These have been washed on hot, dried in the dryer. They've held up well. My Alva diapers are the same way. Washed on high, like on hot. They've been tossed in the dryer if they needed to. They've been hung outside. They've been, some of them have been through the pool and back, so they've been in chlorine, and they work. So for less than $5 a trainer, and they work well, they're cost effective, they hold in a full pee, and I can stick these in the washer on hot and in the dryer, and they come out and they don't stink. They've cleaned off well. They don't leak. So, yeah, if you have any questions about whether or not to get your Alva Baby cloth trainers, there's their label. Again, I love the new label. If you have any doubts, don't. Just go ahead, buy them. Just buy them because they work and they're bulletproof. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Alva Baby trainers. Bye.